It's week 7 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback, who's really putting up incredible numbers all season. 11 interceptions so far.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's Washington, the man in motion. On the zone read, it's a give to Shipley. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 1. So this defense headed out for the first time here in this 2nd half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that. A 1st down throw for Hurts. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. Shipley, the 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts now. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he will get into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So now this defense in need of a stop. Here's Shipley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another carry here for Shipley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll give it here to Shipley. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 73. A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise.
These motherfuckers about to piss me off, dog.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Hurts will try to get that in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So now this defense in need of a stop at... Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Now he takes off. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Third and a yard. On the ground, this is Shipley. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Throw on the run is complete.
Man, that pleasant motherfucker finna piss me off,
we
dog.
tick down to the 2-minute warning.
This nigga act like he can't even goddamn run with a fucking receiver.
In a tight one-point game in this first half. Back with more
tight end
from
at that, bro.
Jacksonville. After this timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
What the fuck going on, bro? Switch the play.
Now Hurts.
Man, what
He'll
the
get
fuck,
this
bro?
complete to Shipley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Oh, you can't make this shit up, bro.
Again, Hurts.
Come
He's got it
on, dog.
about the 8. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Real boy.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. Here's Hurts.
You running, bro. Go get him. What the fuck you just standing there for, dog?
Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Man, what the fuck,
So
bro?
now this defense.
You're just fucking standing there, dog.
A carry here for Shipley. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And he
No way this
got free.
motherfucker breaking all them fucking
As it
tackles
is,
like that.
Gain of 6. And it sets up
Why
third
the fuck
down.
is my defense so fucking tired the whole fucking game, bro? Fuck going on, dog?
They'll run with Shipley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. They'll stay on the ground.
Come on.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second
We
down.
ain't going.
Now,
Shit.
following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again.
Man, come on, bro.
And he's going to weave his way forward.
Man,
It's a
man,
first
they
down
acting
at
like
the
this
44
nigga
yard line.
goddamn Marshawn Lynch or something, dog. You boys tripping, bro.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On first down, here's Shipley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. On second down, this is Shipley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He manages to get the
God
throw away.
damn, bro.
Completes it.
Man, one of these niggas cover?
That's number 40 on the season for him.
God damn,
Set to
dog.
go now on first and 10.
The fuck?
Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Damn, dog.
Third and long. To throw is Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Boy, you cannot make it up out here, boy.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground.
No.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
You barely scraped him.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Shit, dog. Damn, bro.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That's Washington, the man in motion. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Cover sack, man.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That one incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On 2nd down, Hurts.
Bro, how the fuck is he wide open, bro?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Dog. Fucking man-to-man. These bum-ass niggas, dog, they ain't even finna goddamn. They can't cover for shit.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley. And he's
Damn,
gonna be brought
dog.
down up past the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Roughing it. Man, here they go with this cheating ass shit, dog. Ain't nobody rough his ass, bro.
From the 39.
Man, bro. They go with this scripted ass shit again, boy.
Hurts. Quick throw here is complete.
Boy.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Not make it up, dog.
Here's Shipley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Go out there on your man, bro. God damn, dog.
Open man, right side. He's got it.
Well,
and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Damn, dog.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion is Smith.
Pleasant, about to get his ass burnt.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Well, the zone read, it's a give to Shipley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line.
Give this nigga every fucking chance possible, dog. Why the fuck I'm not on Devontae? You know, this is shit I be talking about, bro.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
Hit him, bro.
He's got it at the 3.
Man, come on, dog.
That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Fuck, dog.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the
Man,
ball
you
with the
cannot
lead
make this shit
and
up,
extend
boy.
it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might
bitch.
end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead
shit.
this late in the 4th
Nobody's
quarter,
on
there's
Devontae.
just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Scoot him out there, bro.
Snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Damn, bro. Goof ass motherfuckers, dog.
They'll give it here to Shipley. And he'll take
I'm trying
this
to figure out
forward
how
for
the
about
fuck
3.
he getting all these.
It's second down.
Oh.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are
everybody
seen on
fucking
display
tired.
on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to
That
keep
shit
this
is
ball
crazy.
carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Man, bro.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. On the ground, this is Shipley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Hurts. He's going to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. This one complete right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. This one.
You mean to fucking tell me, dog, he just let him fucking score?
Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw.
Man, bro, these motherfuckers letting these niggas play pitch and fucking
they
catch,
add
dog.
to their lead.
Man.
So now this defense in need. They send a receiver in motion left. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Hurts to throw. That's complete to Smith. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this only to about the 10. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. third down. Here's Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. So a carry here for Shipley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The motion man is Sanders. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another carry here for Shipley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll run with Shipley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. The motion man is Sanders. On 3rd down, they'll go with Shipley. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.
And I'm sorry, motherfuckers got our torch, bro.
Up and down the field,
damn, bro. Shit, crazy.
It's week 9 of the 2030 season, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback, who's really putting up incredible numbers all season. 11 interceptions so far. It's the
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Hopefully we won't get our ass whooped this week either.
They'll throw first play with Penix. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action. Downfield, he's got his receiver.
Hell no, bro.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside
dog.
the 30-yard line.
Man, y'all see that shit, dog?
Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand.
Pressure on that boy.
Live to play another snap.
And you know what hit him? You know what hit him.
So now this defense in need of a stop.
We're back. Fuck up, bro. Damn.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix.
Man, bro.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down.
Dog, this is, see, dog. Man, bro. What the fuck is Dean doing, bro? Look at this shit, dog.
10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense that really tips the scales into your favor. The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix.
Bro, come on, man.
That one
Bro,
is
come on,
And
dog.
before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
Oh, nah, he was out. He definitely stepped that.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So,
Stand.
a touchdown originally.
Well, what
They didn't
the
find
fuck,
any reason
boy?
to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Man, dog.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Penix.
Did y'all not just see them, dog, make me miss this fucking tackle, bro?
8. From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Penix. To the tight end, and he fits it
Bro,
in on the corner
these
route.
motherfuckers finna piss me off, dog. Them boys can't cover for shit.
33 yards.
God damn, dog.
Now the lefty Penix
Look at this
on
shit, dog. They
1st
got me
down.
doing all this goofy ass shit,
And he'll
man.
be
Come
taken
on,
down.
man.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed.
I mean, shit, y'all gonna cheat and give them a
replay's gonna
touchdown like
take a
y'all
look
just
at
did
this
a
one
minute
and
ago.
make sure it is good for 6.
Shit. Oh, 2nd to go. By the time y'all
So
ass
take
ain't
away
cheat.
the touchdown. The officials
Cheating ass
rule the fact he
motherfuckers.
did not get the football across the plane, the goal line.
Going back out.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 4th touchdown.
Man.
So now this defense in.
Man, time out. Look at this shit, dog. What the fuck going on with Madden, bro? Damn, bro.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down.
Look at this shit, bro.
Taken in. And a
Man,
big strike
dog.
for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
Man, bro.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on
they got niggas running outside
really
and shit.
The quarterback getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball rests at the 37.
Bro, look at this shit. Man, come on, man, bro. Man, look at this shit, dog. Fit off.
Oh, what a throw, slinging it across his body and complete.
Across his body.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Man, bro, you cannot make this shit up, boy.
Again, it's Penix. And they're going to track him down.
Cannot make this shit up, boy. Why the fuck I ain't on what's his name?
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different
players,
each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra attention?
Look at this shit, dog.
And he's going to be taken down.
Man, bro.
Resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run.
Look at this shit, bro.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. So now this defense in.
Boy, this shit crazy, bro.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Penix. The pass rush.
That nigga tried to scramble.
Goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop it.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. So this
man, look,
bro,
come on, dog.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read and progression. So hats off to the
you ain't getting no pressure on
the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
Ain't getting no fucking pressure, dog.
The hole closes quickly.
Man, get your soft ass off the field and shit, dog.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Get off the field, man.
Now Penix.
I take that.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in the second half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix.
Come on, dog. Like, bro, I say this shit every fucking play, dog. How the fuck is this nigga open? Bro. I tell y'all these boys can't cover. Look at this shit, bro.
Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Make this shit.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield.
Bro, look at this shit, man.
Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Penix.
He over there getting burnt.
Is caught by the tight end.
Man,
Touchdown,
bro.
Dallas.
What the fuck?
Second touchdown of the game.
Nigga over there getting burnt,
So
dog.
this defense headed out.
Every fucking game. Every motherfucking game, bro.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he can't hang on
Every
through the
damn
contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. And that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
That pressure. Teammates got that bitch getting that burnt, boy.
So now this defense. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw. Here's Penix. There's
look
that
at this
man
shit,
again.
dog.
Another catch.
Come
They're gonna work
on,
this
bro.
down
Like, what the
inside
fuck
the
is
45.
we doing, bro?
Set to go now on 1st
Oh, I got my
and
shit
10.
on balance instead of depth chart.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was...
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop.
Oh!
Over the middle and intercepted.
Stop playing,
He's
boy.
gonna score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Man, stop playing, boy.
The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
all over that route, bro.
At the end, they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Straight up, dog. Straight up.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Straight up, boy.
Plant. It's Penix. Going down the center of the field, open
That's
man,
my fault.
and it's taken in.
That's my fault.
And they will bring him down
I was
on
trying
the
to do some
other
whole
side
other
of
shit. That's my
midfield.
fault.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix.
That pressure on his head, he can't do nothing.
Just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now Penix to throw. And he's
Start putting that pressure on him.
Again, he has been under fire all
Third.
game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix.
He's been out.
This one is taken in.
Oh my
downfield.
fucking God,
Big
bro.
completion.
Bro, you,
And how about that? 3rd and a mile.
man, 3rd and a fucking mile.
Convert and pick up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Benson.
3rd and
And
a
he
fucking
tries
mile,
to get
bro.
back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it.
This offensive line just has
Hey,
no
cover,
answers
cover
right
set.
now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix.
Third.
3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Play, boy.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say,
Made
well,
them adjustments,
their
boy. I put
quarterback's
Will
actually
on
one
him.
of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand.
Good
So
play.
it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime.
I'm tired of this nigga talking about coming out there overtime. Ain't no goddamn overtime.
On play action, Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Here comes the fuckery.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here comes the fuckery, y'all.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been
Comes
under
the
fire
fuckery.
all game long.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll... This
pressure on that boy.
has no answers right now. It's another
Hey,
sack.
I'm mixing up them packages,
What really
dog.
stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They'll start out first down and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the lefty Penix on first down. Caught. This is Ayuk. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Again, it's Benson. He is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cowboys. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. This game all even now following. To throw is Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Penix. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Penix going to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, down. So, on the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now Penix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. So now this defense. A give. Here's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. On third down, they go with Benson. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, as they'll get it with just a shade. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They were able to hold on, come away with the victory.
Let's play like a team.
It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' rangy cornerback. And nothing unlucky about this. He's got 13 picks this season. It's the Jaguars and the Giants.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Levis. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Levis. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. So this defense headed out. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Levis to throw it here on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
A second down throw here for Levis. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They go play action with Levis. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Giants first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. On play action, here's Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack. And
making guys miss, and he's in. Will Levis, touchdown. So this defense headed. Drive will start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Nah, you picked that.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs,
so now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. A short gain up to the 20. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And mark them down up beyond the 30.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work this forward to the 35. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to sprint them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Now a give up the middle, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Now, faking the give. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Now it is 1st and goal. Throwing is Levis. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. So this defense headed. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Man.
So now.
All right.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
What do you say?
So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Texans who are out in front. The Texans trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Jahmyr Gibbs with a couple of touchdown runs. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And that one all tied as they host the visiting Falcons. We got a solid first half out of the man from Kentucky.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in this 2nd half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Yeah, bro, they cheated me on that one, bro. But shit, college football 26, bro, create me a whole nother defense.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Levis to throw. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Levis taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. So on 1st down, Levis. Quick throw, taken in. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now Levis. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. On the bootleg, it's Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So now it's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Levis. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. First down, Giants.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. Here's Levis. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together.
So now on 1st and 10, here's Levis. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. Here's Levis. Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Stop playing, boy.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime.
I just made it, bro.
They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now whistles and a timeout. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Bro, I'm supposed to be on Neighbors. Why the hell they got me all the way out here?
From the gun, here's a handoff. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to...
Let me get that.
Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Stop playing, boy. I'm cooking.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing.
Boy.
And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Stop playing. I'm sure them boys better at least get a field goal or something. Of course,
so now this defense in need of a stop. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Levis. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Legal contact, bro.
First and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. To throw is Levis. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So now this defense in need of a stop. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Up the middle they go. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 2nd and 11. Now a toss play, running left. trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay. And I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call. And it is a big one.
Nope, he was out.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Important moment here, 3rd down and 4. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They can walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
Can we give him the trophy already? Defensive player.